My name is Khalil Demir. I'm executive director of this organization. A little bit about Zakat Foundation. Zakat Foundation, an international humanitarian organization. Last 20 years we've been serving humanity. Zakat Foundation has 10 offices worldwide. We operate in 45 countries. It's similar like Amazon. Amazon has a little more offices like that. And since 20 years, I think the street of America saw us in the streets during the COVID. This organization has distributed 5 million pounds of food in streets of cities of Americas. From Oakland, California, all the way to Detroit, we were everywhere. Chicago saw us every single day until almost June, July 2021. We were still distributing food in the street of Chicago. We have 65 partners in Chicago to make sure that every family that receives aid. And you know better than I do, who are these families? They are workers, hard workers, and they are, nurses and teachers and unemployed, and then we have the undocumented brothers and sisters. They couldn't get aid, and these organizations were there for these families. In fact, today that you're coming here, almost paying back as a Chicago, the people of Turkey and Syria who went through a terrible earthquake. I mean, the first day of earthquake, I left and I was there in second day of earthquake, probably one of the first foreign CEO who went to Turkey and be on the ground. And I've been many places. I've been in Haiti, where 200,000 people died. I've been in United States. I was in Katrina. I was in tsunami, where thousands of people died, in Southeast Asia. I was in New York during flood. I was in Texas, Houston during the Harvey. I was in Cedar Rapids. So you can imagine I've been in so many places, but I never saw a destructive and devastating impact like that. Reason is very simple. After tsunami, the beginning of the earthquake and the end is 6.5 hours when you're driving with 70 per mile. So you can imagine the distance. And then, distance from the one point to another is 5.5 hours. So it's a large portion of geography impacted and millions of lives. So, you try to be a professional, you try to assess the situation, you try to understand where you can actually grab and help. But I'll be honest with you, sometimes you lose your senses. You cannot help yourself when you see these mothers that sitting and hitting ground. My kids are here, and you doesn't matter what kind of heart you have, what kind of professionalism you try to keep. You cannot help yourself but sit and cry from helplessness, unfortunately. And today, in fact, that you took from your time. I know I grew up as a blue collar, as a worker. I work many jobs. That you took from your time and come here and support, this is a very honorable things to do, things that you do. I am very grateful to you. Thank you so much. You and your families, may God bless you and your families, because only due to people like you, this world is a beautiful place to live in. Working hard to taking care of the families, but yet taking time coming here and helping packing these the boxes and opening them and try to send to them, and I appreciate that. I tell you, a few weeks ago I was with Mr. Jeff Bezos, and I have a picture to prove actually. Very interesting, right? So, international humanitarian organization director with one of the wealthiest man in the world, right? So we were both in Vatican. So Vatican, I was in Rome in Vatican, and Vatican has invited us to think about the future 25 years of world, how it's going to look like. So I was telling my story from the perspective of the workers, people like us, and people that, in humanitarian work try to make this world a better place. And then Mr. Jeff Bezos, from his point of view, as one of the economically powerful men in the world, to telling the story how we can envisioning the world that we can do this world a better place. But you're being here today show, in fact, the ethic and the culture of Amazon encourage the workers to go. And first, I'm very grateful to you, and then also the Amazon leadership that encouraging the workers to be part of these changes, some good that will bring lives. And I assure you, people in Turkey and Syria, in very challenging moments, try to make a sense of life, need this help, and you sending these. I'm very grateful. Thank you, and God bless you again, my brothers and sisters.
Thank you.